Hey guys, Iggy back again with Dragon Blogger. So today I'm going to show you a little bit on how the AVANTEK 20,000 milliamp high capacity battery charger pack is, how it works. So there comes a time in all of our electronic lives that our electronics, the iPhone 5C, the Tablet Express Dragontouch X10 tablet, runs out of batteries. And we're not always in the best spot to charge them. This is going to help us out. This has 20,000 milliamps. So let's do a little math here. This has a 7,800 milliamp battery, and this has a 1,500 or 1,510 milliamp battery. So both of those together, they'll probably be very close to 10,000 milliamps. Half of this. So what I'm going to do is, well, we're going to charge this guy, which charges so slow, and charge this guy. We're going to charge this guy with the VisionTek Smart LED Lightning to USB charge and sync cable. This thing charges pretty nicely, and it also, and I'll show you now, so I'll connect this guy first. It's a super long cable, so I'm not going to extend it all the way. And with my wife's OtterBox case. Alright, so you don't see anything turn on yet. That's because in order to enable the battery to protect it from draining so quickly, you have to press the power button here. So you see 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and then it charges. It shows you that all four are charged. You can see here on the actual VisionTek cable that it's kind of breathing, blinking in and out. Red, letting me know that this guy is dead, totally dead. And let's see, well, you can barely see it here that it's dead. So you can see a little battery there. It's dead. So it's at 0%. Now that that guy's charging there, we're going to go ahead and plug in the Tablet Express Dragontouch X10. And there you can see the battery is fully dead. So it's dead. So alright, so it is 3:17 p.m. So I'm going to come back around 4:17 or something along those lines and see where these guys are, and well, come right back. Alright, so it's 4:23 now. Let's see where the iPhone's at. We know it's not fully charged because it still shows red here, but if we press on this guy, or maybe this guy, well, we're turning it back on. So then let's see why this is turning on. Well, let's turn this on too because it's not showing the battery. So we can see here already it's about 25% done. So let's see how much battery this is drained, how much it's charged. You would know it's fully charged when you see this green or just completely turned off. So it is 65% charged. Let me see if I can get you a better screen on that. Thought that was a place that would show you the battery, but either way, 65% here. Let me just turn this off again. Of course, it charges better when it's off. And let's see what the X10's at. Alright, so the battery here is at 29%. You should be able to see that right over here. If not, well, just believe me, it's at 29%. Again, this guy does not charge very quickly at all. So I will come back in another hour. I'm shutting this off too. I'll come back in another hour and see where everything's at. Again, this is taking about 25%, and we'll see where we are within another hour. Alright guys, so it's 5:53, a little bit later than I thought it would be, but so you can see here the VisionTek Smart LED Lightning to USB sync cable, charge and sync cable is green, so I'm assuming it should be 100%, so let's turn it on real quick. While this is turning on, let's go ahead and turn on the, oh, this seems to be about 75%, maybe a little bit more. So we'll leave this charging over here for now. Should be almost done. And you can see here the battery is about 50%. So it's got a lot more charge in there. So, alright, so you can see it starts turning a little bit red, letting you know that it started to charge again. So, yep, 100%. I'll disconnect it now. You can see it's 100%. Good stuff there. So now, this is done. I'm going to go ahead, and that is my son and my daughter. I'm going to go ahead and now charge my Motorola Droid Maxx Turbo, which is, you can see there, is 0%. So let me grab the cable real quick. Alright, so now I'm going to disconnect the VisionTech Smart LED Lightning to USB charger cable and insert this USB cable. Alright, so started charging, and now we wait. Come back soon. Alright guys, 7:08, the Motorola Droid Maxx Turbo is at 39%. I did forget to mention, this has a 3900 milliamp battery, so 3900 milliamps. And let's see what the Tablet Express Dragontouch is at. It looks like it's close to 100%, it's about 90 something. Let me turn it on real quick just to see where it's at. And while that's turning on, you can see I have about one cell left. I would assume it might be a little over one. I see some light bleeding into the other side. I don't know if that's just light bleeding into there or it's just dimming out slightly, but again, I do have one full cell left, so I would assume 25% of the battery left. Again, 20,000 milliamps. So we've already charged the iPhone 5C, which is 1,510 milliamps. The X10, which is almost done, is 7,800 milliamps. So that's close to 10,000 milliamps, or should I say 9,000 milliamps, sorry. It says it is at 93%. You can see that right here maybe. But almost done. So I'm going to go ahead and shut her off again. 94% it just went up to. It says another 3 minutes before it's fully charged. It's pretty nice. And again, this guy is at 40%, so charges pretty quick. It does bring a quick charge battery thing, AC adapter, sorry, and this is actually the cable that it comes with. I have it connected to the X10, but either which way, it should work just fine. So in about 3 minutes, I'm going to come back, turn you back on real quick, maybe 4 or 5 minutes, just in case to be sure. And well, if this is 100%, I'll go ahead and plug something else in. So at that point, we've already charged the tablet, we've charged the iPhone 5C, we've almost fully charged the Motorola Droid Maxx Turbo, which is about close to 9,000 milliamps. We've charged this guy, which is about close to 4,000 milliamps. It's 3,900, so altogether close to 1,300 milliamps. And then, well, we'll see what we have next. So, looks like we may not be able to get the full 20,000 milliamps from this, but well, we will get a lot of juice out of it. So, not bad. It doesn't seem 100% like it should be, but still not bad at all. So, I'll come back to you guys in a second, and since I've talked a lot, actually it looks like it might be at 100, but I'll give it a minute or two and I'll come back to you guys. Alright, with the iPhone 5C and the X10, it would have charged 8,710 milliamps. So I've also thrown this in the mix, so it's going to drain a little bit more. This should be at 100%. You can see fully charged, or at least it looks that way. Let me turn that on real quick. Alright, 7:23 now. Says 98%, so 1:08. We'll just go ahead and turn that off real quick. Alright, that says 1:08. So we'll go back to this guy. So we can see it's at 46% now. So in those few minutes, it's gone up. I think it was at 41% or 43%. It's either gone up 5 or 3%. Not bad at all. Alright. And then, well, we'll come back to this in a few seconds and then we'll see where it's at. And when this guy's done charging, we'll start charging the Tablet Express Dragontouch M10X, another great tablet. This one has 5,800 milliamps. So with everything I've charged, it would come up to 18,410 milliamps. Now, it's showing only one LED right here lit. I don't know if it can charge everything. I mean, maybe even when that LED's done, maybe it keeps charging. I don't know just yet, obviously, because, well, I've done testing, but I haven't made that light go out and see if it's still charging. That would be kind of interesting. But, well, I guess we'll find out soon enough, and I'll come back in a few seconds and tell you where this guy's at. Any second now, it'll be done. Alright, so almost 2 minutes have passed since I last came on here, so let's check it again. Mind you, the fact that I'm turning it off and on, I'm sure is going to affect charging a little bit. Not by much, don't get me wrong, but a few, like maybe 5 or 6 or 7 milliamps, but just something I'll mention. Alright, so it says 99%. Let's see how many seconds before it's fully charged. Says 34 more seconds, so I guess we'll go ahead and leave that on for 34 more seconds and we'll see if it gets to 100%. I will make you guys wait 34 seconds though. I'll fast forward. Alright, so it's hit 100%, so we'll go ahead and turn it off. Alright, and now we'll go ahead and plug in the M10X. Alright, this actually, I can't even charge the M10X because it's at 73%. So, sorry guys, I thought it was almost dead. So, well, this is at 50% now. So, it's gone maybe about 2,000 milliamps. Let's say it's 3,900. So, we'll say, 1,800 milliamps. So, that's not bad. And well, I guess we'll go ahead, plug this guy in and charge it. I'll go, again, it was at 73%. So I'm going to go ahead, turn it off. And plug her in. Alright, we can see charging there. And I'll come back in about an hour. Alright guys, it's 8:17. The phone is at 71%. I still have one light, one cell on the battery, and the M10X is at 83%, still going strong. Come back to you very soon. Alright guys, so unfortunately this is dead. It's not charging anything anymore. I know that because if I just tap the button, I don't see the little charger anymore. So I'm going to turn this guy on real quick. And I'm going to turn this guy on real quick. And let's see where they've gone. Just disconnect these. Enter my password. This guy was fully dead, and now it is at 86%. Not horrible. The Tablet Express Dragontouch M10X was at, what was it, 70 something I think it was, and it is at 93%. So that's not bad at all. I don't feel like I got the full 20,000 milliamps. I feel like I got around close to 15 or maybe 13 or 14 or something along those lines. But sadly, I did not get the full 20,000 milliamps. That's still not bad. So I fully charged the Tablet Express X10, which is 7,800 milliamps. I fully charged the iPhone 5, that's 1,500 milliamps, so that's 8,710 milliamps. I charged this guy up to 85%, which this itself is a 3,900 milliamp, so that'll bring me to about 12 or 13. I charge about 30%. 30% on this guy, and so this has a 5,800 milliamp, so that's about, let's say 3,000 milliamps. I'm sorry. So that's maybe another 1,000 milliamps or something. So I got close to 15. Not the best, by far not the worst, but you can see I charged a bunch of devices. Well, read more about it in the review. Iggy with Dragon Blogger out.